This is bringing the top National Security Council spokesman John Kirby. John, thank you for joining us. Again, we just heard James say 16,000 Americans still in Sudan. What do we know about their condition? Are any further evacuation efforts planned?
Well, first of all, that number is an estimate. We're not actually don't have great confidence in that number precisely. I would tell you that most of those are dual nationals. These are people that grew up in Sudan, work in Sudan, families are in Sudan, and they want to stay in Sudan. So it's a number that is difficult to plan to specifically. What I can tell you is that there are several dozen Americans that are making their way to Port Sudan over a ground route right now, that in a UN-led convoy, a convoy over which the United States has got some ISR, some intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance assets to ensure their safety, to watch over that convoy. We still have military forces pre-positioned in the region, ready to respond if need be. But right now, it's not very safe to try to run some larger evacuation either out of a nearby air base or even just through rotary lift like we did the other night, because the fighting is so intense. The safest thing for Americans to do, those who have decided to stay in Sudan, despite the warnings to leave, is to shelter in place and to not move around too much of the city of Khartoum.
The situation is so violent, so explosive right now. Is there anything the U.S. can do to help bring down the tension?
We are working very hard, George. In fact, every single day with these two military leaders, both the Sudanese Armed Forces and the so-called Rapid Support Forces, to get them to put down their arms, to abide by the ceasefires that they themselves say they want, and to return to some sort of civilian authority inside Khartoum and over Sudan. We're working very hard with allies and partners to do the same. We're talking to the African Union. We're talking to the Arab League. We're doing everything we can to try to get this fighting stopped.
Sudan is such a strategically important country there in Africa. Any concern that the war could spread?
Yeah, that is a concern. Now, right now, the fighting predominantly is in Khartoum, George. Not even widespread throughout the country, although there are some fights going on outside of Khartoum. But you're right. This is a centrally located, very important, very large African country. We are concerned that other partners, other nations will be affected by this, not just in the region but beyond. So that's why we're working so hard to get this violence stopped.
John Kirby, thanks as always for your time.
Thank you.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.